Hey guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, and we have another highly requested Professor X video. Now, this video is going to kind of be the opener for several other videos that are going to come for this section. So today, we're going to jump in here to the city villain section. Now, I know we haven't really discussed this section in a really long time because there was really only one team comp that would get through here, but we do have some other options that are currently available and more, of course, coming to the game. So let's jump in here and take a look at what we're doing today. So we are in the Gear 20 City section. I know I said City Villain. That was a misspeak. But it is Gear Tier 20 City section. Now, we're going to be doing our testing on Extreme 1.3 node with Null and the Extreme 1.4 because these are the two hardest nodes in this section. So, here's what we're going to be testing out today. We're going to be testing some different comps that involve Vulture and Big Time Spiderman. Now, with that being said, something to be aware of, Big Time Spiderman and Vulture are both 3 diamond on my account. So keep that in mind based off of where they're at on your account. So we've got several different team comps that we're going to try. Now, as I said, this is kind of the first video of several. And what that means is as the Insidious 6 come out, we are going to be testing each of them in this section. Now, I'm not testing Shocker yet because I do not have him at G20 yet. However, I will have him at G20 in the next couple days, so I will be getting that video out to you guys. So the first team comp that we're going to be trying is going to be Vulture with Big Time Spider-Man, Hitmonkey, Punisher, and Sable. So let's jump in here, try this out, see how it works. And we're going to try 3 or 4 different team comps. And then, of course, as always, guys, if I did not try a team comp that you're interested in when it comes to these 2 tunes, let me know in the comments. I will jump in, check it out, see if it works, and let you know. All right. Well, it's not Crucible Day, but we still have coffee, so we're switching it up to Professor X testing and coffee. All right. So, of course, in this section, our immediate goal is going to be to get rid of Null as well as Red Goblin. So, let's go ahead and focus on Null right out of the gate. Go with his ultimate. Let's stay on Null here with Vulture. All right. Very good. We're going to continue to stay with Null with Hitmonkey's ultimate. All right, Null is gone. Now we're going to focus in over here on Red Goblin. We really want to get rid of him because we're going to have another one drop in here in a minute, and the last thing we want is 2 of them bringing people back. I don't think we're going to be able to stop this Red Goblin from bringing someone back, and it's probably going to be Null because that's usually how it works. All right. So he's going to take a turn, and that didn't work out very well at all. So let's jump back in here and try this again. See... we're probably going to try each of them a couple times. I'm not going to drag this video out and make it an hour long because there's so many different options. I don't see any sense in just beating a dead horse when it comes to trying to get each of these to work. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want to use Vulture, Big Time Spider-Man, or any of the new Insidious 6 when they come out, of course, Vigilante is going to walk through this section without an issue. So, all right, let's try this again. We are going to stay on the same route here. Okay, let's get after Null. Very good. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of anybody else. All right, very good. So the RNG definitely worked better for us that time. All right. Let's see if we can get this done before Sable ends up dying. And the answer is no. All right. So that team comp doesn't look super promising. I definitely think that it's heavy RNG, and it isn't going to be something that I'm going to recommend. So with that being said, we're going to jump right back in. We're going to pull out Punisher, throw in Daredevil, and see how this goes. All right. This should get rid of Null. Very good. See if we can get rid of Red Goblin here. All right, let's get on this side. We really want to get rid of that Red Goblin before the other one drops. I would certainly prefer to not have two of them out there at the same time. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic here. And now we should have our last wave. Let's see if we can get rid of Red Goblin before he brings anybody back. Nope. And I told you earlier, it is Null almost every single time. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here with Sable's ultimate again. This should get rid of Null. And let's see, there we go. Okay, so that team comp worked. Obviously, a couple things I'm sure went in our favor, but at least you can see that there is a really good chance to get through with that team comp. You just need a couple RNG hits to go your way. All right, so now that we got that one to work there, we're going to go ahead and try that team comp here. Because obviously it's not going to do us any good if it won't beat both of these nodes. So let's get in here and try this node and see if it will work here. And if it does, we will move on to our next team comp. All right. Now, of course, here we definitely want to get rid of Miss Marvel Classic as fast as possible. We do not want her whenever Kahori drops at all. All right, so this is going to push Thanos, which is perfectly fine with me. We still have Daredevil to go, so that was pretty good timing there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of him now. All right, there's Kahori. Okay. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and get rid of Ancient One and Thanos. Try to get rid of Medusa before she takes a turn. All right, very good. Let's focus in on Kahori. All right, just in time for Sable's ultimate. That should get rid of Kahori, which is what we were after. All right, let's go ahead and stun Miss Marvel Classic. That's going to push Thanos again. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use his ult. And that is awesome. Vulture with his new stats is crazy. Okay, there goes Emma. And that's a wrap. Okay, so this team here will work great. So that's certainly an option for you guys out there. And now we're going to jump in and try another team comp. I've had several people, we'll go ahead and just start here on this node. I've had several people asking me about this option. And, I mean, I can't imagine that it's not going to work fine with the 4 Vigilante and Vulture. Okay. Same thing. We're going to get in here on Miss Marvel Classic. Okay, she's gone. We might be able to kill Thanos with Punisher, so we're going to stay away from him for a minute. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Didn't have to deal with his passive. All right. Now we've got to deal with Kahori. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and get rid of Ancient One before she takes a turn. We'll go ahead and save some of our abilities for now. Very good. All right, now we are on to Silver Sable's ultimate again. Okay. Let's go ahead and this should stun Gore and Miss Marvel Classic. Nope, went after Thanos. All right, so we've pushed his passive, and now we should be good to go. This might kill everybody. And might as well use his ult. All right, there we go. So that team worked great on that node. Let's jump back to the null node and make sure that we're good there. Okay. If we get this to work here, then we'll try our final team, and if we can get 3 out of 4 to work, that'd be fantastic. Okay, that should get rid of Null. Let's go after Red Goblin. Get rid of him. All right. He's ability blocked. Let's see if we can get rid of Gore here. Very good. Once again, I don't know if we're going to get rid of this Red Goblin before he takes a turn, but if we do, that would be great. All right, we did. So, yeah. This team walks all over this node. And that should probably do it. All right, very good. Okay, so we've got 2 teams that work. Let's try the final team here and see if we can get 75% of the teams to work today. That would be awesome. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start on this node now, and we're going to just swap him out for big time. And let's go. Now, consequently, I have not had anyone ask me to test these guys with Blade or Oath. So, with that, if there are any of you guys out there that want me to test a different team comp, just let me know, and I'll check it out for you. All right, let's get in here with Big Time. And the drill is the same. We need to get rid of Null, and we need to get rid of Red Goblin. That is our most important goals here. Okay. Perfect. That worked about as well as you could hope. Okay. And get in here with Sable's ultimate. We may just be able to, get rid of Goblin before he takes a turn. So we don't have to worry about another Null out on the field. All right. Okay, perfect. That team comp worked great on that node. Let's jump to the next one and see if we can get it to work there. All right. All right, let's get in here with Big Time. All right. I think this will stun Gore and Medusa. Okay, very good. We're going to go ahead. Is there... Yeah, that's not going to work. Attack the primary target. Okay. So we're going to use that right there. It should stick with Miss Marvel Classic. And maybe we can get rid of Thanos again and no passive to deal with. Very good. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and use Sable's ult again. go ahead and bounce around with the monkey. All right, very good. We're going to end up pushing Thanos, but that's all right. Okay. Let's go ahead. This should stun him and Gore, I bet. All right, very good. So we are good there. I'm not worried about the Surfer. Let's go ahead and get rid of Emma. Okay, and let's get over here and get rid of Gore, hopefully. All right, very good. So 3 out of 4 teams work. I know a lot of you guys are probably curious, so I'm going to take the team that struggled the most, which is going to be, let's see, that's going to be this team right here, okay? And we're going to go into the Gladiator node to show you guys that if you can beat those other 2 nodes, getting through the Gladiator node shouldn't be an issue. So let's jump in here. The secret to this node is you want to save your ultimate abilities as long as possible until he gets down to around 50%. So we're going to use specials and basics. We want to get him below 50% and then use Sable's ult to clear all of the positive effects he gets at 50%. All right. So he's got all of his positive effects now. We're going to go ahead and save that ult until we get to Sable's turn. We're going to clear everything here, and then we are literally going to put it on auto. Okay. So when it comes to beating Gladiator, that is really the only thing that you need to be concerned about. Save your ultimates till he drops below 50%, and then use Sable's ult to clear all of his positive effects and literally just put it on auto. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, stay tuned because we're going to be doing videos with all of the Insidious 6 until we get all 5 of them released, which sounds kind of funny, but you know what I'm talking about. And ultimately, we will end up doing the final video with all 5 of them together. But in the meantime, we're going to do them as they come out, and we'll try some different team comps as they go. So if you guys are preparing, if you're working to get to level 1 of 5 and you're thinking about what to take into this section, we're going to show you some other options other than the Vigilante team that may work for you. So if you had fun, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you think that your friends or alliance mates could get some value out of this, make sure you share it with them. Also, don't forget, we have a Discord, and the link is in the description. We'd love to have you. And until the next video, guys, Stay positive and enjoy the game.